Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the 15th to the 21st of May. We're going to be looking at some current energies that you might be in or feeling and how they might be playing out for you in the next few months or so. And as always, please take what resonates and discard the rest. And also if other meanings for you come up with the images of these cards, please jot them down for your own information. You might like to journal on them as well. And yeah, let's just call in the archangels, Ascendant Masters, light beings, and any other spirit guides or consciousnesses or collectives vibrating with that unconditional love frequency that would like to be part of this reading. Most welcome to assist us, and also acknowledging the presence of our higher selves as we go through these images and look at the connections between them as well. Let's now just grab two cards for you, Aquarius. And here we go. So at the moment there is the Sun and the Two of Wands, which is a very positive start, isn't it? So that's about, you are looking, you're in a kind of quite joyous, happy state, contemplating something that you're going to be doing in the future here. You have a pretty good idea of what that is. Maybe you're making a little decision or a choice around. You might be weighing up a couple of options, possibly, or you might have a pretty clear idea of what that will be. And of course, if that's wands, it's going to be in that area or the realm of, like your career or your purpose or even your passion or some form of spirituality or spiritual practice even too. Let's look at what else you might be doing around that, around with that at the moment. King of Pentacles, and he keeps popping up. So at the moment, I think you are, you're looking after your health and well-being, covering yourself financially, taking care of responsibilities, and coming from a fairly good, solid foundation in terms of your ability to, manage your affairs and things like that. So that's kind of cool, and also quite grounded. You're feeling really grounded and like you're managing things well. So on the short term, let's have a look. So you are Eight of Cups. So you're looking to, perhaps periodically or perhaps overall, you're looking to move from something that may be quite comfortable and nice and okay, right, that you're kind of content with, but you're looking for something with a little deeper, a little bit more, perhaps on a different level, maybe something spiritual or creative. You're looking to explore other parts of yourself and other things that are going to be giving you meaning, purpose and fulfillment in life, okay? So this is kind of flowing really well at the moment. Yeah, let's see what you bring to the table in terms of your skills, abilities, talents, and maybe some nice qualities as well. Oh, here we have. So this is here we have the Three of Cups. So this is your. So you are, quite sociable. You're comfortable mixing with others, and perhaps you already have a group of people that you have good friends and connections, or even maybe a network that. You are kind of, that's going to be useful for you moving forward, okay? The other thing too here is that you quite possibly good at networking or good at connecting with others. Even if you may not feel that so much, but you do have skills in that area, Aquarius. You may be aware of that, or you may not be. Let's look at an opportunity now. This is looking really nice though. Let's have a look at an opportunity that might be coming up for you. The moon. So it's going to be an opportunity for you to go deep, to certainly, yes, move into something that has a little bit more meaning. It might mean, if you are looking for that thing, so you have a globe here, like, the world or what it is that you're going to move into. Maybe you're going to be doing a little bit of a phase where you're kind of going to be going inward to perhaps get a little more direction with it, or to just gather your inner resources together, perhaps just tapping into some areas and aspects of yourself that you haven't explored so much in the past. Maybe you're going to be doing a little bit more of that. You know, your subconscious, and also looking into your dreams. So you might like to record your dreams as well. Let's look at some other, you know, perspectives or thoughts and feelings you're having about this. Okay, 10 of Wands. Yeah, so I guess there's a couple of things here. One of them is that you may certainly be feeling like you're coming to the completion of something and you're wanting to move into something new, but it could also mean that even though you know you are comfortable here, and as much as you would like to move into something that's going to be more fulfilling, you are possibly feeling like it's going to take a lot of effort on your part to actually perhaps integrate that into your life, and that there may be challenges along the way. So, you know, take what resonates from those things that I've mentioned. Let's just look now at perhaps what's going on around you and some energies that are perhaps helping or hindering this for you. So this is really lovely, Knight of Pentacles. It's looking like your immediate environment, and aka those around you as well, are actually quite supportive, and they're kind of in a fairly comfortable zone, or they're fairly comfortable with you being able to explore other parts of yourself, which is really lovely. And the number 9 here, this is also in the position of timing, so it could quite well be, you know, within the next 9 months or so, you'll be looking to expand into new aspects of yourself, or rather that, exploring other aspects of yourself, okay? And yeah, that's really supportive. And this is also a card of self-care, self-nurturing, and also of purposeful and meaningful focus as well, and fulfillment. So that it's kind of suggesting that, you know, you're in a great environment to be able to move into that energy, and your people around you are okay with that as well, okay? Let's have a look here at also, so now this is just an idea of what your general aim may be, and here we are. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles came up yesterday in some of the other fire signs readings, and that is that, yes, you are wanting to see here how you're contemplating what it is that you're going to be doing. Here you actually have a hold on it, and you've identified what that is. So I'm thinking, Aquarius, that this is definitely a self-exploration kind of reading. And it's really lovely because actually, see this book, how she's reading. It's almost like during this phase, all of these pentacles or ideas or things are coming into her mind. And here you've selected one. Okay? And that's really awesome. And there's also a wand here. That's a broom. But I'm going to, you know, it kind of looks a lot like a wand, which is a spiritual. So it might be that it's going to be a combination of physical and spiritual. It might be, you know, or mind, body, spirit, obviously, something like that you're going to be kind of integrating into your life. And this is looking really lovely. Let's just see what you can expect if you kind of take that opportunity to kind of go within. And here we go. The Tower. So you'll be coming into some realizations, but I really love this image because here, you know, for example, if this is you on the broom here, you're kind of just going up into perhaps higher consciousness states, or you're exploring with meditation. Maybe you're doing some deep conscious relaxation, doing some dream work, doing some subconscious. You might even be doing some, you know, deep-seated trauma release. You might be doing some Reiki healing. You could be doing a whole lot of different things, maybe natural therapies and things like that. And here you are. Like you've got off of the broom, you're standing here, and you're like, basically, it's looking like perhaps you've actually, you know, you've broken this down, or you're coming up to what was previous, and you're actually going to be rebuilding this whole thing here. So sometimes when we do deep work, sometimes we can feel like things are being dismantled, like everything's sort of being unpacked and taken apart a little bit. We can look at all the pieces, okay? But here you are, this is quite an empowered pose here, okay? The hands are behind the back, but it's like, well, hey, I'm just getting ready to build all that, build that up into something really awesome. We might clarify that card as well. But the Tower is always that, it can be also about insight, realization, and also about a coming down to earth or a getting real about a situation. So it may even be that you get a more accurate picture, or perhaps you get a more realistic whole picture of yourself, okay? And that could be the realization. That's an example of that, okay? Actually, I'm just going to grab my clarification deck here, and we are going to, let's just get some, get some confirmation on that Tower as well. Let's just see, Spirit. So we're just going to, just a clarification card for the Tower, please. But yeah, it's looking like, you have a great base, a great foundation. You have, support around you. You have a beautiful environment in which you can, which you can move into this area. I mean, you are having a little bit of reservations, and you are kind of, a little concerned, but I don't think that's going to hold you back. And the Tower here is the Devil. The interesting thing is that is the fire. Now, the Devil is about, can be about coming into an awareness of your attachments, okay, and also about those things that we do internally that hold ourselves, that we unconsciously are holding ourselves back, or our limiting self-beliefs. And that's certainly what if you're doing some deep work here, you might be, some of these less helpful energies you may grow into, become more aware of them, okay? And, but it's going to actually make you, feel stronger, more aware and more capable, okay? Because you'll have a greater depth of understanding of yourself, which is kind of what we always look for on a spiritual path. It's like, are we building ourselves up, but also simultaneously coming to understand all the aspects of ourselves, and also perhaps some of our areas that we need to work on, or even that we just need to acknowledge, because sometimes all of this, the subconscious stuff, can be actually repressed talents, gifts, skills and abilities, and sometimes it's these energies that keep them repressed, okay? So it may be that, like, hey, once that, there's some processes that are going on, and it's almost like, okay, we're going to break down this tower of restriction here, and all of the talent, skills and abilities can sort of come out and start to be expressed, in the form of that, kind of like that smoke there, the way that's sort of coming out. So if you were, previously, like that, person locked up in the castle or in the tower, being sort of subject to your, those limiting self-beliefs, all those mechanisms that prevent all of the talent, skills and abilities, that will all be, a lot of it may well be starting to be released and expressed through you. Let's just clarify the Ten of Wands here, just to see if there's something else that we can just take on board here for you, Aquarius. Are we going for time? Yep. Ten of Wands. Okay, the Hierophant. So this is a card about wisdom. So this is almost like perseverance. Okay, now perseverance and dedication is the energies that this is sort of giving, and that is to do with, you are that intermediary between spirit and matter. Okay, you can certainly evolve to being your own, your own teacher, and or getting, actually, this might also be an indication that on a spiritual path, that we sometimes can get information and guidance from others, but that you then also ultimately have the potential to teach and guide others, or that may be something that you're able to do now, depending on what resonates with you, okay? So, yeah, it could just be about, this is perhaps letting you know that the spiritual path is always requires, some degree of work and self-discipline and commitment, which is exactly what you're doing here. Even though there's effort required in that, that's, that's just part of it, okay? But it's going to be fulfilling work, and you're going to get, lots of nourishment and nurturing from that. And yeah, it's going to be really lovely. Let's grab a Starseed Oracle for you. And it's always a case of, we just have to, you know, kind of take the good with the bad, don't we? I mean, we even have, you know, the devil type of energy there with the moon. So, you know, I mean, I'm constantly amazed that, you know, almost every day or every, you know, a few times a week, things come into my mind about, you know, my patterns of thinking, feeling, behaving, that kind of like go, oh my God, you know. And I think a lot of us are going through these aha moments where we just kind of do little wake-up calls with ourselves and just go, oh, wow. Like we can, because the energies are such now, we're becoming more transparent, so we can kind of really be that objective observer where we're just looking at ourselves so objectively now. It's just amazing. Of course, we still have, you know, emotions and thoughts about things, and we can sense and feel into things as well. But, yeah, our awareness, I believe, generally, that with humanity, or our level of awareness is moving, expanding, okay, getting more self-aware. And here we have a beautiful, I've just cut the deck and pulled this one off the Starseed Oracle, which is the Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency, Make Your Life a Moving Prayer. Wow. And I'm looking at this little, I was drawn straight to this card here. The Pentacles is often the suit of, you know, body, so health, well-being, body as well. And this is, you know, spirit. And look at this beautiful pink light behind here. It's almost like that similar pink hue. It's like the, you know, the heart, the love vibration coming through there as well. So let me just read a little bit of this and then we will wrap it up. What number do we have here? No number. We'll just call it the... And yeah, like, that's just a beautiful image too. And also the heart chakra is going to be a big thing for us to work on. We all need heart healing. Here we go, the Cosmic Heart, page 48. You know, many of us carry deep-seated, you know, things from past lives. Sorry, I just have a really strong itch in my nostril. Apologies. So here we go. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within to the intelligence of your own heart. Hence the Moon card. Okay, that deep work. Okay, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you've felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you've forgotten what made you start doing them in the first place. If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you're about, to divert your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, deep, deep and deep. There are reasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. There are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now you're being called to plant your soul's seeds and sing to them with deep devotion, to feed them with the sweet waters of your own soul, to lose yourself in the potency of what it is that most expands your heart, to live your life according to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks, to make your life one big moving prayer. So that's really gorgeous, and I think that energy is something that you're sensing that you will be moving into. Hence, basically, if this energy here, that cosmic heart, is what you're moving towards, it's not that you're leaving all this behind completely. Okay, it's that it's the thing to remember is that you're not just facing this direction. You're not just facing, you know, your responsibilities and the things that you do and, you know, the ordinary waking things. You know, this could also represent family, friends, loved ones, all the rest of it. But you're also going inward here, and you turn and face and really cultivate that source connection. This is a beautiful source light behind here as well. And this is what you are kind of doing here. You're really taking time out, doing that beautiful self-care. This is almost one of my favourite cards in this deck. It's so gorgeous. I think I just secretly wish I had a garden and a chair like that with a, you know, a glass of wine and my book. That'd be so cool. And probably a broomstick and a hat too. That'd be awesome. But, you know, like, so you're moving into feeling more open to that type of energy as well. But, I mean, it's really lovely reading, Aquarius, because you have, you know, the support, you have a great foundation, yeah, I mean, you have this, but it's also saying you are capable, you know, you have the ability to move into this area and to create, you know, this beautiful, like, empowerment here of yourself, and just being be able to integrate your spiritual aspect, or whatever it is that you're looking to integrate into your life. And I'm just also going to end with this beautiful Source Sun card, and to just encourage you to go out in the sunlight and go out into nature. Okay, she's also out in nature there too. So yeah, enjoy, Aquarius, and have a lovely day, a fantastic week, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.